I'm Jen Askew, and I work for Northwest Vitality as a care coordinator. And my journey began 4 years ago when I met Dr. Kevin. Prior to meeting Dr. Kevin, I was very sick. I was out jogging one day and I found myself collapsed on the ground and sent to the emergency room. I burst both the seals in my inner ear, which should heal, and I broke my arm, which should heal. But I wasn't healing, and my rate of healing was really, really slow. I began to develop really odd symptoms with just dizziness and nausea. I'd seen doctors that had told me that I would get better, but it would be just time. There's nothing they could do for me other than time. So I waited 6 months in bed as a mom with 3 small children, didn't leave my home. People came to visit me, but it was really, really hard. My kids gained anxiety and fear because mommy wasn't well. And so as I began this journey to seek what was gonna get me well, the light really became clear when I first met Dr. Kevin. I had never had muscle testing done before. I had never gone into a naturopath, I didn't even know what that word meant, office. And so I went into his office and he did muscle testing on me, and he found right away that I had some pretty severe issues. My body was like attacking itself in many, many different ways. And he was able to see that my brain was weak, my cerebellum was weak, my ear was weak. And I didn't tell him that my injury occurred on the left side, but all my weakness was on the left side of my head, my left ear, my left jaw, my left cerebellum, just my whole left side of my head. And so he found all of these weaknesses, and then my heart was very, very weak, which scared me because I had thought, well, I collapsed while running and we don't know why I collapsed. There was no stroke or heart attack. Of course, doctors said I was normal and fine, I'll just have to live this way. He found just all kinds of allergies to foods that I didn't even know that foods could be impacting. I mean, I had a concussion. Why would foods be impacting me? But my body was so inflamed, the inflammation was so high that all of a sudden I had all these foods that were impacting me. So he put me on a very restricted diet, which was very difficult to follow. But once I was able to follow it, I really, really saw a difference. I saw the inflammation in my body just going down. Paired with the nutrition elements, with supplements, I was able to see that my body was getting the healing. So not only was the inflammation going down, but the healing process was occurring using all of the supplements. And then we discovered this fabulous machine called the Bax 3000. And through the Bax, we were able to bring back foods that I thought I would never be able to eat ever again. So one at a time, bringing these foods back in and getting these allergy clearings actually brought so much freedom and life back to my life again. The very, very first visit is he told me, Jen, if I can't get you well, I will find someone who can. And he worked and dug so deep till he could find what that layer was. And one of the last layers we found was I was diagnosed with celiac disease. Going gluten-free, 100% gluten-free, allowed my gut to get healthy, allowed my brain to restore, allowed my neurological patterns to start kicking back in and firing again so that I could get to a healthy weight, to a healthy vitality of life. And so when he said that he would support me and help me, he absolutely supported me and helped me to the fullest.